Oh my god, I'm posting again. This can only mean one thing. I'm snowed in. Although I should be doing some other packing, but anyway, just to get right going here right away, I would first of all like to apologize to Nick and to Rachel, your lady friend. Please pass this along to her. Because when you both called me or FaceTimed me last week, a week ago today, I was in a terrible mood, as you know. I was very stressed out from not receiving that stuff from that photographer. And also, I have just really been saying goodbye to friends and family for about 2 weeks now, if not longer. And it is emotional. Every time I would get teary-eyed, which was not every time I said goodbye, but every time I would get teary-eyed when I said goodbye to a certain person, I would not let myself cry because I figured nobody wants to see someone crying. Because that's what we're supposed to do. Just keep it in. Just push down those feelings. Don't let them out. You're not supposed to show emotion. So I wouldn't cry. And that's really not good for you because your tears have toxins in them that get released when you release the tears. And when you don't release the tears, the toxins don't get released, and then it just builds up inside. And it's not a good feeling. So anyway, I was in a terrible mood, and I'm sorry for being such a Debbie Downer on that FaceTime, my first and only FaceTime phone call. Anyway, moving right along. Space Camp. I remember that movie. I remember loving that movie, but I have not seen that movie probably since 1980-something. I did not remember that Terry O'Quinn was in that, and now I shall have to watch it again just to see him. Because I love John Locke. Love him. Earbuds for crazy people. Excellent. I don't know why I never thought of that before. I just remember seeing people always with earbuds in, commuting to work, like when I was living in Australia and had to take the train to work every day. And so I just thought it was kind of a cool thing to do, but totally makes sense on the crazy people because there were crazy people. And I mean, I know in any big city you get crazy people. So that is excellent. I shall use that. I need to get myself some earbuds because I know I'm going to run into the crazies in Los Angeles. The flux capacitor, not flex. You're right. I said it wrong. I said flex. It's flux. I think it's an error from childhood, always hearing flex, what flux was, and just carried on into adulthood. Although I have seen that movie recently. They played it on some movie channels recently. And I do remember thinking, oh, it's flux, but it's in there. It's in there from childhood. In regards to Nick's new friend on the channel, Holly, in defense of Erica, Erica is a sarcastic bitch and I love her. I am also a sarcastic bitch, and you should know this, Nick. The problem that I addressed with you was that, Holly, I'm sorry, you remind me of someone that Nick and I went to college with. And she and I started out being good friends, but we didn't really end up, we don't hate each other, but we don't really talk anymore. And you remind me of her a lot from what I've seen. It just happens. You just meet someone and you're like, oh my gosh, that person reminds me so much of this person that I don't really have the greatest feelings about. And just not knowing more about you. And then also when Erica asked to know more about her, Holly, I don't know if I should talk to her or about her because I don't know if she's going to watch this. But when Erica asked for Holly to tell us about herself, just I know it was meant to be funny, but the response was just kind of like, no, I'm not going to tell you about myself. I'm going to just be very mysterious. And I just think it kind of rubbed the wrong way. Nobody hates anybody. But I just think it just rubbed the wrong way. It's kind of like inviting someone new to play a game and they don't play by the rules. I don't know. I haven't even been on here very long. I don't even know. But you know what I'm saying. Nick, I live in Douglas County, not Dodge. I don't even know where Dodge County is. I feel like maybe it's north. So you were wrong. And I am leaving. I have partially packed. I quit my freaking jobs, nickel ass. Do you really think that I wouldn't leave? Really? I mean, I know it doesn't seem real to me because I'm snowed in and I was supposed to leave like a week ago. And so at this point, it's just kind of like a joke. But I mean, come on. I need some support here. I need some support. And to have you say, Lindsay, I believe in you. I know you're gonna go and you're gonna do it and you're gonna do great. And about your cats, all I have to say is, Nick, you sure can dish it out, but you cannot take it in. This is just another example. Because you have always been very dismissive of my pets, my dogs. Because I've had 2 dogs since I've known you. Actually, 3 if you count the one that we had to give away to another family. You made it very clear that you don't like dogs. You made it very clear that you didn't want to have anything to do with any of my dogs. You didn't want to see anything cute that they did. You didn't want to see them, period. I mean, like, I've heard so much shit about dogs over the years and you not caring about my dogs that your offense at my cat comment is laughable. Because you yourself are the one that said that your cat's shit smelled. And now, because I haven't met your cat, that's all I think of when I see video of your cat. Although I will say, maybe now that you are a pet owner, you realize the attachment that you have to these animals. And I will say that you did make an effort that day because you asked to see my dog on the video, or the FaceTime. That's what it was, on the FaceTime. You asked to see her, and I was like, you're not going to like her. She got a bad haircut, and you're going to think that she looks stupid. And I don't know what you thought, because I'm sure maybe you kept your thoughts inside if they were not nice. Because now you understand, being a pet owner, it hurts when people say things about your pet. So that's all I have to say about that. Nick, I give you a lot of shit, but you know, it's all out of love. It's all out of love, brother. It is. It really is. You know I love you. You know I appreciate you. I need your support, man. I need your support, brother.